I'm Dr. Nolte, and this is Blind Politics. Our number 2 person on the presidential power rankings, who is former President Donald Trump. Yes, I don't think he's going to run. However, I think the January 6th hearings have made it more likely that he will run. January 6th is essentially talking about Trump's favorite issue, which is how he believes that he was robbed from the 2020 election. And as this is coming up more and more, and he's more and more in the headlines, and he feels like he's being attacked and not getting a chance to respond, this is pushing him toward running in 2024. So the irony is that while Democrats are trying to use this as a political advantage for themselves in 2022, which it won't be, it does make it somewhat more likely that Trump will actually run in 2024. Trump loves a fight. Trump loves a challenge. And if Trump feels like he's being challenged, he's going to want to hit back. And it wouldn't surprise me if he opens an exploratory committee, if nothing else, so that he can run ads about how the election was stolen, which is the absolute preoccupation of Trump. And therein lies the rub, because while the January 6th hearings have made it more likely that Trump will run, I would also say they've made it paradoxically less likely that he can win. And when I say win, I don't mean a general election, I mean the Republican primary. Here's why. Nothing motivates the Donald like a grievance. But how much does that grievance about 2020 still motivate Republican primary voters? Evidence thus far is mixed. Candidates who have run on a hardcore, all about 2020 platform haven't necessarily been winning primaries. Candidates who have run on that platform while also running on the issues that they have problems with the Biden administration have done a little bit better. So there's some appetite for it, but overwhelmingly people are saying the issues that they're most concerned about right now are the economy, inflation, gas prices. In other words, the 2020 election is not top of their minds. This is going to hurt the Democrats in 2022. Their argument so far has been a noun, a verb, and January 6th. They also want to talk about abortions, guns, and pretty much anything else they can think of other than the economic issues the voters actually care about right now. Trying to convince people to vote for you on abortion, gun control, and January 6th when inflation is the primary thing on their minds is not really a winning strategy. But I'm not sure it's a winning strategy for Trump in 2024 either. Now, Trump defenders or people who think that Trump's going to run now in 2024, whether they like him or not, might say, well, you know, he could pivot. To which I will respond, when has Trump ever pivoted when he doesn't want to pivot? Trump pretty much does what he wants and talks about what he wants to talk about. What he wants to talk about, whether anybody else cares or not, is the 2020 election that he believes was stolen from him. That is not going to change. It has not changed. We're halfway through 2022. It's not going to change by 2024. And all one of his opponents has to do is mention the 2020 election. Something as innocuous as, you lost, Donald, why should we let you run again? And he'll be completely chasing that money for the entire rest of the debate, while everyone else is talking about the issues the voters actually care about. I just don't think Donald Trump is going to turn and start talking about the issues that people care about. And when he ran in 2016, he was talking about and he was focused on issues that a significant subset of voters cared about that no one else was talking about. But he's not going to be in that place anymore. He's not unique, and he's not as special as he was in 2016. So I don't think that his potential to win is quite as high as most people think. And even if he does run, I'm not sure that he wins. So DeSantis and Trump are clear and away the number 1 and number 2 most likely candidates. With all Trump's weaknesses, he does still have the loyalty of somewhere between 25 and 40% of the Republican base. And that's enough to make him formidable if he decides to run in 2024.